Right, after some problems with these holes that were on the model, I've reinforced them with these square bits of extra plastic. I've shaved a bit off the bottom, well, what here is the bottom edge, I mean a very small fraction to make sure that is flat. That's basically what I've done. Just starting to print this modification of the back plate. I've shaved a bit off what I'm going to call the bottom edge that touches the build plate so that I can make sure it does lay flat on the build plate. I've also strengthened the bolt holes a bit here with some like square bits of plastic on the inside, so we'll know if this is the correct model or not because we'll see like squares in the corner as it gets to the top of here. This is about a 6.5 hour print. Printing in blue PLA, 200 on the nozzle, 60 on the heat bed there. E3D version 6 clone, 0.4 nozzle. Printing onto PEI sheet. That PEI sheet was not like laid totally flat. There are some small ripples in it. You might see by the reflections of the smooth rods in there, because it's just on an aluminium sheet we get reflections. There's a heat pad underneath that sheet. Just a second, there's a bit of plastic dangling down there, a bit of filament on the edge of the heat bed. That seems to be going well there. Well squished down. I do have a skirt on here. Well, if you look at the previous print, this whole round ring there had a gap in it quite early on. Now it's a solid round ring. Just a bit of loose filament there on the right hand side, just get rid of that. Don't want that getting caught up. That's using my 2-in-1 fan shroud there. I rate that fan shroud as being just so, to be honest with you. It might be better than nothing, I don't know. It is a 2-in-1, so that the fan has to be on 100% of the time, 100% speed, because it is blowing across the fins of the E3D version 6 hot end at the same time as blowing down onto the print in a sort of ring fashion. back to normal speed on the video. 40 minutes into this print. And each corner certainly looks better. Those round, where the bolt holes, well, the bolts will go through those round holes. I think I've printed this up the other way to what the other one was when I printed out, and it was curling. Is that square was like over on the back edge of this printer, so it's been like turned around 180 degrees if that's the case. Yeah, and I have to say it does look better. Okay, I'm going to put it back on the time lapse again just now. Seems to be going well. Touch wood, as I say, touch plastic. Back to normal speed on the video, looking very nice indeed. Shouldn't be saying that because it's tempting fate, as I say. Just over 2 hours into this print. 60 on the bed, 200 on the nozzle. I always use 100% feed rate. Forget about that fan there indicated. One day I'll set it so that it doesn't show that, but can't be bothered. It doesn't impact on anything. This fan has to be on 100% of the time. It's just wired up direct to 12 volts. Has to be on. Oh, while I'm here, let me try and feel that pins if I can get in. I would rate them as warm. That's all. Not that hot, so that's pretty good. So it's one fan, blows air across the fins, E3D version 6, this is a clone, but also blows air around here. This is a hollow tube, and then down onto the part. That is the basic idea of that fan shroud. One thing about this is it does just about fit within this carriage width. It does go a little bit over the left and a little bit over the right, but not much, and it doesn't impact on the Z axis at all really. no curling up to now, so far as I can see. So as you see, that fan shroud fits within, well, near enough within that carriage there, doesn't go over the edges. I can't really have a fan sort of pointing out the back because of the cables from the E3D version 6 hot end, and I can't really put a fan at the front because I have this BL Touch mounted on my carriage there. That BL Touch is used for levelling, it gets a big thumbs up. Normal speed, 4 hours 2 minutes on the display. Need to check that corner over there. On way to check is sometimes get a sheet of paper and see if it'll go under the corners. Obviously if it's down the back it's going to be hard. It's that other corner over there I'm really a bit worried about. I think I might just about get in there now. Yes, and that corner over there is definitely lifting. See the edge of that sheet of paper's just gone under that. I don't think it's a lot. The smooth rod is getting in the way. Notice the infill there. Sheet of paper out. Four hours 47 minutes, and yes, that corner over there is definitely lifting a little bit. I thought it looks a bit worse. Now it's always a worry if a corner's lifting, that the nozzle will catch it and cause problems. It's very hard to say, press that down manually. I can hear some creaking there when I'm pressing that. Like the plastic creaking. I'm just pressing quite firmly there to try and flatten that down. That's what I was doing with the previous model when it was curling. I think that did help a bit. But it will probably start bending again a bit later on, even if it is reasonably flat at the moment from pressing down manually. So I'll probably have to try and press it again at that time. Well, 6 hours 23, yep, that over there looks quite bad in that corner that was lifting actually. I have tried pressing it down a bit, but not that much success. You probably can even see it from this side, that back corner. It is possible it's still the design, even though I did I did shave some off that surface that goes onto the bed to try and get as flat as possible in the design. It should be finishing off just now actually, I think. Six hours 42 minutes. That corner over there is not come out well at all, because I've been pressing down on it and might have squished it a bit. I'd rather have it down and sticking up and it's catching the nozzle, so to speak, because it's lifting in that corner. There we are, it's finished. Okay, I'm going to leave this on here until it's had a good chance to cool down. I'll show you that corner. That's how it looks now. Have a look at one of the other corners, some of the other corners, and we can compare. So that corner there was definitely curling up, bending up in the corner. PEI sheet, 60 on the bed. That fan shroud, well, maybe not too good, that fan shroud, but you see. Right, I'm going to stop the camera until this has cooled down. Actually, I almost forgot to show you the time there. So was it 6 hours 42 minutes? Right, it's had quite a while to cool down. Get a piece of cardboard again, because I don't want to put too much strain on that PEI sheet. Certainly lifting, but I can't. I needed something else to get under there actually. Let's try from that corner that was lifted. Yes, and that makes it so easy there. I hardly touched that at all. So, okay, let's have a look. Again, we've got this, like what I'm going to call quilting, big bumps where the infill is. Let's have a look at that corner. Remembering I was pressing down on this. So that almost does look like there's a curve there, looking at the reflections of the light. The holes are certainly looking better than they were before. As I say, they have these square parts to reinforce them. Okay, I'm going to leave the video there. Let's have a look at this skirt. Yep, one piece comes off quite easy. But why is it curling? Even if the other print was this way around, the other print was curling in this corner. As I say, it is the yeah, that edge is certainly curving over there. You can see how the light sort of bends around as it's going over that edge. Yes, it is the design still. I'll have to look at the design again, maybe even take a little bit more off that bottom edge to get that flat.